That's only 2 years ago since singing sensation Girls Aloud hit the pop world. Their single sales topped 1 million last year, making them one of the biggest success stories of 2003. And they're about to hit the charts again, and we are speaking to the girls in just a moment. But first, here's a reminder of their success.
Singing that for us in a matter of moments. Welcome Cheryl, Nadine, Kimberly, Nicola and Sarah, better known of course as Girls Aloud. Welcome back, it's been ages.
Too long, I think.
Yeah, we've missed you too.
Oh.
Looking fantastic.
Thank you. You too.
Looking
well
thin,
yourself.
looking trim. What was the overall apparent weight loss?
It was like a woman's magazine. We lost 20 pounds in.
36 pounds between all five of you.
I don't know, we've not worked it out. That was just...
Yeah.
But was it, I would have thought that if you are out on the road and you're up to your eyebrows in rehearsals and interviews and stuff,
and takeaways,
it's like, I would have thought it'd be like in the theatre, because it's very hard to eat properly.
Yeah, no, it is very hard to eat properly.
And you just eat like all fast food all the time because that's the only thing that you can get.
I think,
Nicola loves it because that's her
I think the rest of us
element.
have just learned to be a little bit more disciplined when it comes to eating what you're eating when you're on the road, because that is the hardest thing.
But you see, we imagined that you were going to have chefs and personal trainers and all these nutritionists and people looking after you, but that doesn't happen.
No, it's not really.
It's
We
just
were under
you.
that
It's not
illusion
really
too.
true.
That's what we thought.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
Yeah, so it doesn't happen that way at all. But poor Nicola, I mean, I know that you said to me earlier, oh, it's all such a fuss about nothing.
Oh.
But you did have anemia.
Yeah.
And you'd been feeling pretty rotten, hadn't you?
It was just because we were on the road all the time, and it was like all I was ever eating. It was McDonald's, it was Burger King, and they were like, "How are you possibly not putting weight on?" And I was still feeling ill, and I was like, I went to the doctor, and I was like, "I'm not being funny, but this is a joke. So I'm not putting any weight on. I'm eating like
5 meals a day,
everything I possibly can." So they did all these tests, and it turned out that I was.
Which was, I thought was a huge relief, because you were just about to go on stage and you're feeling washed out, you're feeling tired and
Tour
teary.
managers and that were thought I was just being bossy, saying, "Can you go and get me a Macca's
and it
all the
came
time?"
on
And I was
quick
like,
as well, didn't it? Like 1 second she'd be all right, and the next she'd be like, oh, "I need to eat. I need McDonald's. I need a burger."
So now what do you do? Take iron tablets and things, and it's really helped boost your energy again.
It's fine, no.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, because you don't get home to the loving arms of mums and things, do you? That's the trouble.
No,
so, I mean, when do you get home?
Just as often as possible. Whenever we've got 2 or 3 days off, really, we all fly back home. So
we bring our families down more than we go
Yeah.
home, don't we? Like bring our brothers and
most of our
sisters
mums
down
did
and
the video,
stuff.
weren't they? That was
Oh, so you got a chance to see them even though you were working.
Yeah.
And that's the
It's
trouble,
like a little
isn't it?
mum's allowed on the side.
Because it's just not a 9 to 5, Monday to Friday lifestyle, is it?
No, so you just try and fit like time to see your friends in between, and if they do have to come to gigs and stuff so you can see them, then that's what you have to do sometimes.
But you've got to enjoy it, haven't you? I mean,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
yeah, no, we are thoroughly enjoying it.
Well, we said quietly this morning when you were rehearsing, and the single's fantastic, you're going to do it for us at the end of the show, but we did say, God blimey, they really do still seem to be enjoying it. And you are.
I think with any job, the minute you stop enjoying it, it's time to go. As far as I'm concerned, your happiness is first and foremost the most important thing.
I mean, as far as we're concerned, we're still newcomers to this. It's like we still feel like we're new to this.
So, well, that's very refreshing, because it means that you do still keep pulling your finger out and doing some work, rather than lying around in the dressing room saying, I don't need to learn that dance routine, I'm all right.
Exactly.
But, I mean, that's another thing you have to do, the dance routine. Sorry, what are you going to say?
No, not at all. God, what do you want to do?
No, go on.
Shall I? Yeah. The papers yesterday, Nadine, they had the story of the stalker in there, which, when you read read that is really quite scary. I mean, was that a true story?
Yeah, it was. I didn't see it, but I just heard about it. Just one of the girls mentioned it before I came on. It was really, really scary, wasn't it? I was like on the car and I was past because he had like sounded like a Geordie accent, so I was passing it to Cheryl to try and suss out like.
But as soon as Cheryl went on the phone, he was a bit like quiet, wasn't he? Trying to get off.
So first of all, he was saying that he was Duncan from Blue.
Yeah, texting saying that he was Duncan from Blue, and we had done a gig with Blue that day,
Mm.
so we knew that no, it's not. Like that wasn't him. And then he was
Had
saying,
you given Duncan from Blue your phone number?
No, didn't know. Duncan didn't know. So that's why I thought it was weird, because there would have been no reason for him to text, no numbers exchanged, no nothing. And then he was just keeping ringing, and I'd just come off holidays, and he was saying, "Oh, did you enjoy your walk on the beach?" And
Oh, it's freaky.
it was really
Very
weird.
scary.
And your car was moved at some stage.
It wasn't moved. It was
the flowers.
Elaborate on that.
I remember
it was
that.
flowers. He kept putting, or someone did. I don't know if it's someone else or what, but was keeping putting flowers underneath my window wipers. And then I drove around to Sarah's and said, "Is this? Am I being overreacting, or is this really weird?"
No, she was like, "Oh my God, look, who am I on screen?"
But she is over dramatic, so you never know.
But nevertheless, that is a very frightening experience. Now, has that gone away? Have you reported it?
No, I didn't report it. I like got really scared, and because Kimberly wasn't on the flat and the radio was on and playing a song that I had sung and stuff, so I was getting really freaked out.
Is this a while ago?
Paranoia.
No, this is a few weeks ago.
Right, okay, so are you going to report it?
I don't know. What do you reckon? I don't know.
I think so.
Oh yeah, I think you should
I
definitely.
think you should keep a record of it.
Report it just in case.
Yeah.
Yes,
That
report
was
it and
me.
keep a record.
She slept in bed with me that night. She didn't move. She was
Did
like that.
you? Because you're flatmates, aren't
Yeah,
you?
but we were only like next to each other. But she was like, "I can't sleep on my own."
Oh no, that's no good at all. You can't be scared like that.
No.
Have you changed your phone number and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah.
Well,
You
that
better
helps,
tell
doesn't
Duncan
it?
from Blue that you changed your number.
And Cheryl, there was a fantastic photograph of you today in the paper showing what looked like a marvellous tattoo, like a rose garden climbing up your thighs. Is this a real one?
It's really.
Is it?
Yeah,
Did
but
it
I've had
hurt?
it for a few years. It did hurt.
You've had it for a while, have you?
It's a music note. It's a treble clef with a rose, just more or less. It means that I love music or whatever.
And you've been, since we talked about the tour, because you did a massive amount of touring, and then since then you've been in the studio.
Yes.
Yes.
So this is the new album, which is that hopefully August, maybe a little bit before.
Maybe
I think
September.
the end of September that's going to be.
Yeah,
It's not quite
probably.
finished yet.
Does it have a name?
No.
I'm still trying to think. We need to get onto that.
If anyone's got any ideas,
We keep saying, if anyone's got any ideas, send them in to us.
You'll get hundreds, you'll get thousands. You do that, you'll get thousands of them.
And Sarah, what's this about your inappropriate friendship with Mr. Best, Callum Best?
Oh my God,
Come
no,
on.
we're just friends. I think what it is nowadays, you get seen talking to someone and all of a sudden it's like this big thing. Oh, dodgy pictures! Oh yeah.
Dodgy picture alert.
No,
So that's nothing.
no, we're
nothing
just
in there.
friends.
I'm sorry to ask you, but we see
It's fine.
have to clear these things up, otherwise boys' hearts get broken.
No,
so
I
you
mean,
see.
I am. I'm single and I'm just enjoying myself right now.
But everyone at
We're
home
all
knows
friends.
whenever someone says, "We're just friends."
And Kimberly as well. There was also another story that you'd had your lips done. What about that?
Oh my
Well,
God.
they just... No, I haven't. Do you know, it's so funny because even growing up through school, like, that was always a thing for me. People used to always make reference to them. And it's weird that it's only now that they're catching on because they are big, but, like, they've always been...
But we even make reference to the lips all the time.
But people spend a fortune, they.
I know. I said at the time when the story came out, I would take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
People pay fortunes to have lips like that.
You must be getting used to it now, though. I mean, there's no doubt. And as everybody says, if you're not in the newspapers, there's something wrong. Especially, sort of for a girl band, you need that. You need
Yeah,
that
you
sort
do
of stuff.
need
So are
that.
you getting used to it? Is it still is it annoying?
Yeah, it's
I
good.
think we're getting used to it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, we
there's
are getting
certain
used to
things
it.
that we just read and we just laugh
you've
because we
just
don't know
got to.
where on earth
They
it's
just
come out of.
elaborate on everything.
But it's just, when we went for the audition for this, we knew exactly what we were putting ourselves up for. And at the end of the day, the press is a big thing in this industry. It just is. You can
Some
make or
love-hate
break you. So at the end of the day, you've just got to accept that as part of it and deal with it the best you can.
Well, I think you've done very well because a lot of people don't. You said then we knew exactly what we're going into, but a lot of people don't know exactly what they're going into, and it is a big shock because it's not masseurs and nutritionists and bodyguards and
we
fun.
wish.
It's blooming hard work and
You
not
can't-
enough sleep.
You know, when you put yourself up for this and you want to be famous or you want to be in a band or want to be in this industry, you can't then sit moaning about the press. It annoys me when people go, oh, the press this and the press that. Yes, because they're not always nice, but when they are, you're not complaining.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just got to weigh it up and take the good with the bad.
Well, it's lovely to see you and have you back in
Thank
here.
you.
Yeah, we're
And,
very glad
And
to
we're looking
see
forward
you.
to the single because as I said, we listened to you rehearse it earlier on. It's a
Yeah,
cracking
it
single,
is.
so it's terrific. Thank you very much.
Thank
Looking
you.
forward to
I'm
the
learning the
album.
dance
It
moves.
was out on Monday.
Out on Monday. It was out on
Well done,
Monday.
they'll be thrilled.